We've finally made it to the Burr months in all their cozy, festive glory. It's November, and in this special time of year, I've been striving to fill my days with cherished moments spent with friends and family, appreciation for nature, and the joy of what this season represents. My cup of gratitude is full, and my appreciation for both autumn and Christmas are heightened more with every passing day. As the leaves turn golden and the air grows crisp, we can't help but feel a sense of warmth and comfort. My birthday was in October, and I thought it would be fun to host a girls' autumn gathering at my home. I decorated with fall decor, I set up a hot cocoa tea and coffee bar, and I also made a pot of homemade soup with fresh sourdough bread and set about making the cottage as cozy and welcoming as possible. Perhaps this will become a tradition as autumn serves as the perfect setting for get-togethers like this, and they help propel the festivities forward in celebration of the glorious Burr months. Hello, lovelies! I want to start off by just thanking you with all of my heart for being here for another vlog. Sometimes I just feel like I don't have anything that interesting going on, and I just feel like life is busy, there's always something, but none of it is even really worth sharing, but yet here you are, willing to tune in and watch yet again, and I'm just so thankful for you. You just encourage me like nothing else, so thank you. Having said that, things have been very busy lately. It just seems like October went by really fast, and now here we are in November, and there's just always things going on. David actually went back to work on the 1st of November, which is wonderful for him to be able to get back into that routine again. I know that he missed the normality of being at work and having the opportunity to do what he's familiar with each day and having that routine. I am so happy and proud of him for his recovery and for just how strong he's gotten and how well he's doing. And this has been such a journey to health, and he's really been a trooper. And if you're not sure what I'm talking about when I say the journey to health, then be sure and watch my last vlog, because I open up my heart and I share what's been going on with David and I tell you all about it. Long story short, David had open heart surgery back in August, and now fast forward to November, he's doing so much better. The repair on his heart was a success, and now he's able to just start, living life with a repaired and better off heart. So it's just been a really optimistic time. We have a lot to be thankful for and a lot of gratitude this season. And now here we are on another beautiful November day, and I'm so happy that you'll be spending it with me. I have so many things that I want to do today. So I thought that we could just go along together, and you could just follow me as I get a lot accomplished today. I hope that you can help keep me motivated. So first things first, I want to go to a local farmer's market and pick up an order of raw milk that I placed, and also see if they have a fresh loaf of sourdough bread. I also would love to start bringing out a few of my Christmas items and do a little bit of Christmas decorating. I've had my Christmas bins sitting there since November 1st in the dining room, and just haven't really had the chance to start pulling any of the decor pieces out yet. And then I also have some baking that I'd love to do today. Sour cream coffee cake for the week, and also a batch of cookies. So we'll be in the kitchen and we'll be doing that as well. So coziness should be abounding today. I cannot wait. November, much like all of the Burr months, is a time to slow down and appreciate the beauty around us. And what better way to celebrate this month than by decorating for Christmas? My excitement for Christmas this year is even stronger than usual, and I couldn't wait to bring out the holiday decorations and fill our home with coziness and festive joy. Preferably, I like to bake Danish or treats for us in my own kitchen using ingredients I trust, rather than to buy store-bought. Since David enjoys treats for breakfast and when I make something special, I thought it was time that I go ahead and get something baked. This sour cream coffee cake is a recipe I've made numerous times, and I've even shared it in a previous vlog, so I'll link to where you can watch if you're interested. This time though, I'm making it into mini loaves versus using a baking dish. I've gotten really fond of baking with my loaf pan, as it makes serving size much easier and perfect for taking on the go. It's difficult to imagine the autumn season and the warm weather drawing to a close. Truly a time for family food and festivities. They seem to usher in the philosophy of hygge, the Danish word that celebrates a feeling of contentment and coziness that comes from comfort and conviviality. The last time I made cookies, they were for my birthday gathering and they had pumpkin in them. David certainly isn't a fan of that, So today I'm making his favorite, peanut butter butterscotch, a tried and true recipe. I love chocolate and actually shared a delicious chocolate chip cookie recipe last year in a vlog, so I'll link that one too. David isn't really a fan of chocolate, not like me anyway, but he loves those cookies as well. Please tell me in the comments, what are you going to be baking this year, and what are your favorite go-to recipes for treats? I always love obtaining new inspiration and getting motivated with ideas. Good morning. It's actually the next day. Yesterday became kind of busy yet again. I didn't really get to everything on my to-do list, but that's okay. It's a new fresh day and we're going to get started with some Christmas decorating. I've already been listening to Christmas music this morning. Yesterday, I ended up spending so many hours in the kitchen with baking both the sour cream coffee cake and the cookies, both of which were delicious. And then next thing I knew, it was time to make dinner, and I made a homemade pizza for David and I, which we thoroughly enjoyed, and even have some left over for today for lunch if we decide that we want that. So yes, I'm very happy with yesterday, and baking is always, it's just more enjoyable this time of year, I think. Getting into your kitchen and having just this cozy feeling in there. It's just kind of nostalgic when you bake something during the holiday season. So I have all of my Christmas things laid out in the dining room, kind of a staging area. And let's just go ahead and see what kind of inspiration we can gain with the decor. A lot of my decor pieces are things I've held onto and cherished for years, many sentimental items too. It's always nostalgic to bring out all the items that hold memories for us, isn't it? And the bins and everything they contain have this lovely pine and cinnamon fragrance, and it just smells like inviting Christmas into the home. Poor little pumpkins, it's time to say goodbye to them all. I'll take them over to my mom's because she's still celebrating with autumn and has all of her autumn decor out. So maybe they'll have a little bit longer to be enjoyed. I usually put a botanical here on this pretty riser, but I'm wondering if this time I just want to put some Christmas tree decor, or maybe a combination of both. I'll have to just try it out and see. My slow cooker going. Today I'm making Salisbury steak. It's been cooking all day. It smells really good. This little area over here I wanted to look at again. I don't like this vase here. I think it's too heavy and clunky and doesn't really suit these botanicals well. So I'm gonna see about using this as an actual botanical vase instead of having straws in it. So maybe that will go better over there. So I'm going to kind of play with that. On this day, I picked up my close friend Destiny and we headed to the coast on a thrifting adventure. I've only been to some of these unforgettable thrift stores once before and was definitely looking forward to checking them out again. We loved this first one. They had so many vintage clothing pieces and still had their autumn decor and collectibles out. And their book selections were abundant. Right away, we knew it was going to be a great thrifting day because we were both finding treasures we just couldn't leave behind. When it was time to get lunch, we found this out-of-the-way deli, which was so quaint and offered a charming environment, not to mention delicious food options. You know I love a Humane Society thrift store, and so the Big Flea is a favorite stop of mine. So many cute items were discovered today, and would you like to see a thrift haul sometime? David and I joined some of our friends and attended Swamp Run, a local 10K race famous in our area. David was already much stronger by this point, and we were able to walk together a portion of the course and achieved 4 miles, which served as a motivating progress for his recovery journey. We strive to make the most of our Burr months and fill our days with festivities and cherished moments that will last in our memories. And if you're like me, then many photos will be snapped in an effort to hold on to these wonderful memories and keep them as a lasting testament. That's truly why I love Printique and use them solely as my digital printing provider. This gorgeous photo book that I created using Printique's custom design tools allows me to hold on to cherished photo shoot moments that I've enjoyed over the years. It truly serves as a physical reminder of my creative photography journey. It was so easy to import my images into the design tool, and the features are all very user-friendly. The options for what you can create are endless, and you can design a photo book to be as simple or as elaborate as you wish. I have a special code just for my viewers, so you can check out using peachinthepines 10 and receive 10% off your first order. Be sure to follow my link and head over to Printique. I find that I can always get a clear head and renewed state of mind when I go outside and just find something to do in my garden. My Hawaiian Ginger, also known as shampoo ginger or the awapui plant, has been growing so well and blooms out with these bright colored cones this time of year. The sweet and spicy fragranced cones contain a liquid that is used medicinally and topically for beauty. It's most commonly known for use as a shampoo and hair cleanser, but can also be used as a face wash, bug repellent, moisturizer, and anti-inflammatory. I use it in my hair to boost shine and improve scalp conditions. And it also works great to keep mosquitoes away naturally. You see, I'm squeezing out all of the cones, but not to worry because the cones will refill with liquid again in 24 hours. Despite the busy time of year, I've been focusing on slow living and staying grounded. Fall will always hold a special place in my heart and be my favorite season, but there's truly something magical about the Burr months in general. So as autumn season begins taking a step back, it's our time to turn over a new leaf, embracing gratitude and thanksgiving, Yuletide joys, and Christmas spirit once again. David sure has been enjoying his new Pit Boss grill and being ambitious with trying new things, including this little Thanksgiving turkey that he bought for us. I love when he grills outside, and it always smells so good, a sweet blend of savory smoke and wood fire that envelops our cottage with comforting aromas. It's always wonderful when we collaborate to make meal prep a time of togetherness and something meaningful. Hello! It's a beautiful Saturday, and our friends actually invited us to come over and spend the time. It's kind of like a Friendsgiving, but it's just a get-together. We love to hang out at their house from time to time. David's actually over there. I dropped him off early so that he could hang out. I had a little bit of work to do in the meantime. Now I'm gonna bring a few dishes over that we made. Him and I both made a few things to contribute to the party tonight. So I'm gonna head on over there with the items, and we're gonna have a really fun evening. Let's go. Outfit of the day. Friendsgiving is another cherished tradition, a time to gather with our closest friends, reflect on the past year, and be thankful for all the blessings in our lives. Not only was this gathering fulfilling in that there was so much delicious food to enjoy. Oh, that is cheddar bacon cheese dip. But also in that there was much laughter and conversation amongst everyone, and I could tell that it was needed and warmly welcomed, and that it provided peace and perspective on what is most important in life. Additionally, we also had the joy of furry companions to entertain us, and our out-of-town friends brought their Bernedoodle puppy. Oakley is her name, and she was a delight and captured all our hearts.
See it? Oh, good girl. No, she's shaking. I'll go get you a treat, okay? Okay, you go.
Her playful spirit and curious nature kept us on our toes, but melted us with her sweet and loving antics.
Here she comes. She's coming back.
So curious about everybody.
Okay, you ready for your photo shoot?
Getting excited.
Oh yeah. Stay. You shake. Good girl.
So let's embrace the Burr months with open arms and hearts, celebrating the beauty of life and the people who make it special. Thank you for joining me on this cozy journey through November. Remember to stay grounded and find your purpose even in the midst of a busy time of year. If you enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more to come. Until next time, my lovelies, take care of yourselves and God bless.